you think that um, it's amazing? I never seen a sitting Congress. I ain't been on this. I ain't been on this planet that long. But to see a sitting Congress make a statement like this, it shocked me. I really like Ilhan Omar. I think she's a bright, shining star for the House of Representatives. I like that she speaks her mind. Um, as just certain things you say just throws you way off. I think she's educated. She's smart. She's very proud of her community, Somalian community. Um, but this shocked me when I heard this. I was like, wow, I never thought anyone would say anything like this in the position that she's in on a televised media, syndicated media, allegedly. Um, just surprised. It shocked me just to say, wow. I just had to get on here and speak on this one here, react to this video. I, I that's the white population in America is the biggest population as far as we're talking about ethnic groups or groups at large. Uh, this is the group that established this country overall. Uh, if we're doing historical, if you look at the people that was making the rules and everything, it was predominantly what we classify as white Americans. To make a statement like that threw me off. I had to. I wouldn't be right if I didn't touch on this. Again, like I said, I like Omar. She's a sitting congressman woman, representative of Minnesota. Very bright. Got her strong issue. Very something she says radical. As this is radical, to say the least. But it shocked me. I never thought any representative, being America, uh, um, what they would classify. Um, they would look at me and classify me as a FBA, Foundational Black American. Mother from Alabama, daddy came out of Missouri, uh, by by way of Texas, I believe. So it's amazing just to see this history. So I'm just surprised, just like, wow, did she really say that? What do you think, America? What do you think, social media? What do you think, every community? Do you agree with what she said, or do you not? I'm against any kind of radicalization of any group. I'm against any violence. Any. I try to stay in a positive light for any community. I look for the best in everybody. But this shocked me to hear this. Without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all get into this. You tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below. I was amazed, but nevertheless, here we go.
A lot of conservatives in particular would say that the rise in Islamophobia is a result not of hate, but of fear, a legitimate fear, they say, of quote-unquote jihadist terrorism, whether it's Fort Hood or San Bernardino or the recent truck attack in New York. What do you say to them?
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country.
No.
We should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
That's crazy. That is, I could imagine her saying that. I was surprised when
White men.
I was surprised when I heard her say that.
Radicalize-
I was like, did she say
the radicalization of
did
white
she
men.
just say that? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get this corrected. I'm gonna pause this over
Country, because they are actually.
Sorry, guys. I want to have that on there. I want to give her some attention. She's a Congress lady, so I want to have her face there. But it just shocked me. I was like, did I hear what I just said? I had to let America, the world, hear that. I never thought Americans in Congress would talk about Americans, true Americans, like that. That, like, wow. You know, everybody has. That's one thing about America. We have freedom of speech, so she has a right. But the rhetoric has how did she pronounce the word radicalization of white males? Come on, please don't. Mm. I never thought no one would say anything of that nature, especially inside the United States, especially U.S. Congress. But hey, that's one thing about Ilham. Oh, she speaks her mind. She's going to tell you what she feels and what she thinks. And if you really think that, wow, that's who voted you in. That's that's the largest majority population group in America. Wow, you just you know said eradicate the the white male. Yeah. So, wow. I was like, okay, I was looking for more behind that, and he talked about the is racism and I mean not forgive me, uh, hate groups and all this other stuff. He's prefacing with that, and let her, and she spoke, and that's what she said. What do y'all think? I was like, I had to watch it 3 or 4 times to say, wow, did you really say that? Did you really? Mm, I don't know. I don't know if that's her beliefs. Hey, everybody had a belief, but I'm totally against that. I'm totally against any uh, uh, negative influence on any community. I think we all have to abide by the laws of the land. That's one thing about our nation. We're a nation of laws. Um, we have to respect the laws, understand the laws, and work with people and different groups, and understand that everybody have different views. There's statehood. There's national ideology. There's all types of ideologies out there. But to make a statement like that makes me like, wow, it makes me, it takes me back. Like, well, okay. And I still like Ilhan Omar, but I don't know if she's doing it for, like you're doing social media, doing it for content. I don't know if she's doing it for engagement to her platform, because she caught my attention, guys. She caught my attention. I was like, "What did the Congress? You a U.S. Congressman? You are a big dog. You somebody to look up to, and to talk about the majority group here, and they're the person that's predominantly back then, because it was male that had the rights to found this country, to make a statement like that. I'm like, whoa, you might have that thought, but you don't say it. But hey, freedom of speech. She said what she said. That's a big dog. I got to give it to her. Hey, she put her boots on. Hey, I don't know, bro. I was like, man, did you really just say that on public television? What do y'all think, man? I was like, somebody need to pull her coat. It's like, I don't know. She's a refugee from what I understood. She come from Somalia, came here as a kid. So she really wasn't born here and get the first. She came here like at between 7 and 9 or something like that, or a little older. I don't know. But if you ain't born in the soil, you know what I mean. Like, if I go to the country, if you're born there, I respect it, because you know it. You from the soil. You tied in. You know what I mean? Like Americans, we tied in. We're born in the soil. You know what I mean? So grandparents, parents, generational grandparents past, blood in, blood out. We tied into this soil. This is our native land. Although Native Americans here first, but we've been here since it became a nation. So yeah, I understand what people feel, but I don't know to make a statement like that. It's like, what, blow me away. and she's very intelligent. She's a beautiful, intelligent, motivating, a force for the House of Representative, U.S. House of Representative. I think she's going to go far. But just to make that statement, it pushed me back. I was like, oh, Ilhan, what's going on? But what's your opinion? Leave your comment down below. Said that, or would you not? I would never say nothing like that, and I don't think like that. I would not. I don't eradication of a group, although it happens in war and different things like that nature. But just to say that while you're in a nation that's controlled, dominated by that group in numbers and position and power and economic, I don't know. You should. That's a bold statement, and she stood on it. She, I don't know about her, but I don't know if I want them type of people to feel a certain way about me. Uh, but that's not right, in my opinion. I wouldn't say nothing like that. I don't wish that on nobody. Uh, but everyone has to voice their opinion and have their views. And she's seen this. Look in the picture. Look right now. She's seen the stand on it. So I don't know if it's clickbait bite or really what she feels. But it is what it is. What do y'all think? Leave a comment down below. Shocking, very tantalizing, sensationalizing for the media. But what do you think?